When you look at this fight, I said the same exact thing as you did. This is less of a fight, more of a spectacle. This is to do one thing and one thing only, and that's to make as much money possible. And I understand the argument can be made that if McGregor does make this a fight, period, it is, obviously, an indictment of boxing. But I'm of the opinion, Chael, and tell me if I'm completely out of my mind, is that Conor McGregor wants to be, to a certain extent, Floyd Mayweather. And the way to do that is make, again, as much money as possible. And why only have one fight when we're not talking about legacies or anything else? Why not have two fights? Isn't it more beneficial for both guys to make this somewhat competitive so there's people that actually believe, okay, one more fight and we'll see McGregor with another training camp, a fight under his belt. Maybe there is a chance. Maybe he does have a puncher's chance of making this a good fight.
I tell you, my mother subscribes to those same conspiracies. She is convinced, even in the NBA, that in the finals when they go back and forth, that the other team is letting them so that they can sell out another arena and another gate and make those games longer. I don't think there's truth to that. If you're a competitor, and Floyd Mayweather is a competitor, I've known him since 2005, and that guy is hungry and he wants to win. I don't think he's going to carry anybody. I think he's going to get him out of there as quickly as he can.
Chael, I'm interested to see what happens to Conor McGregor's career after this fight, being able to have more control because you now have the financial security from this bout on the 26th. Will he be more selective about his opponents in UFC moving forward?
I tell you, it's really tough in the UFC to have those opportunities. Dana White, as a promoter, is one guy that's got a history. He doesn't carry anybody. He puts the best against the best. It's one of the reasons that he's got such a revolving door with his champions in every single division, is he just puts them against the top contenders over and over again. And when you do that, guys get beat, and they get beat in a relatively short period. Conor's in the toughest weight class in the UFC right now at 155 pounds. He is the sitting champion. He's going to have to fight the next guy in front of him. But I get your point. And I think the overwhelming point to what you just said is, will he even come back? And if I was to bet, I would probably say no. This might be the last time we see Conor fight.
All right, let's talk about some serious fighting here for a second. You're fighting this Saturday, Madison Square Garden, going up against a legend in Silva. I mean, what can we expect? Because, listen, I got a chance to sit with you on Sundays, and I didn't even realize till I watched you promote a fight what a savage you are. I mean, I'm going to be watching the fight. What can we expect in this fight?
Yeah, I tell you, we're going to go out there and we're going to fight. Somewhere over time, this became called the mixed martial arts. It wasn't called that when I started this. It was called cage fighting. I am a cage fighter. I'm not a martial artist. And as far as I'm concerned with Wanderlei, he's a cage fighter too. When that referee says go, we will. But I'll tell you, Wanderlei Silva would be a lot safer hiring Tiger Woods to be his Uber driver. He's going to be locked in the cage with the bad guy.